Whoops, I forgot to put it on the other screen. We'll do that for a minute. So I see some people hopping in the chat for a sec. Just gonna fudge around with things for a minute. As I think my lighting is okay. Although I'm now realizing that my one mic is hard blocking that light. Hopefully that'll do. Hey everybody, messing around with things. I guess I could flop it over. There we go. Yeah, the chat's on the screen. It's a little bit squished down, but at least it's popping up. So I feel like we're winning. Alright, so anyways, listen up Rangers, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. If you notice the video here, one thing I did realize is I got got the Elgato so I could do game streaming, and I wanted to be able to also use like my camcorder that's so much better quality than my webcam. Wanted to use this to do unboxing videos, maybe like building Gundams, stuff like that. And I also realized that if I do use this, there's a slight delay compared to my mic. My mic is like instantaneous when I'm talking, while the camera's like, I think 2 seconds off. But hey, Frog Z Animations, hey Apex 2090 or 296. I don't know where else getting the 0 from. Hey Caden, Brandon, Jason. Yeah, I was just say I like him too. He turned out pretty good. Because you don't see anybody really doing like the VR thing with dinosaurs or toys. So I kind of like notch two things in one stream. And I wanted somebody that wasn't maybe as recognizable as, say, like using a Godzilla to represent my character. I was just gonna grab some generic dinosaur, like one to Jessica's upstairs, but he was already hanging out in my office. Hey, Rez. Alright, so what we got to unbox is I have this barricade here. Nice thing is, too, doing this is I don't really have to, like, I could just look over to double check the chats. But I actually have the camera, the screen on here, too, so I can see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I've seen people do, like, I got the idea from a few other streamers, like my buddy Foxtail Plays. And there's a couple of like animation streamers where they'll do the 2D character, like 2D illustrated character, and then they'll animate that. But I have no idea how that works. Like, I can draw, not that good. And seeing how it was done, I kind of figure I could do the same thing just by taking some pictures of dinosaurs and figures and just photoshopping those to do my animatics. Yeah, actually, this is probably the one I was the most excited about. Having him in hand, I can already tell he needs some customization. So that might be an issue. What else? Because you can see like the armor bits are definitely just gray plastic. Well, I guess like a metallic gray plastic. In some sections anyways. The body looks good, but he definitely needs some weathering, some dry brushing. Hey, John. Ultra Gojira, I don't know if you were here yet. Yeah, I was going to say, it's super easy on OBS. I just had to download a plugin and then just do some photoshopping for the images that I wanted to use. And then you just set it up to Audio Move. Is that what it was called? And then that just changes the picture based on my voice. Which I see this isn't quite picking me up as well as I want to. So I need the mic a little closer to my head. I had it all set up for the gaming. This, on the other hand, was not prepared as well. I did hear the Skullcrawl, although it's not figure arts. It's Hiya Toys. Alright, well, we gotta do some unboxing, because I actually don't have too long. So I guess we'll start with the Transformer. I got him because I just really like the video game. War for Cybertron. Waterfall are easily like my favorite Transformer video games. And honestly, some of my favorite video games from the Xbox 360. So I have all the old ones, but they never made a Barricade. So I thought it'd be cool to get him. I didn't grab Bumblebee. The only reason I grabbed the Optimus is just because I liked that he was a little bit bigger. God, I love that the Chad is actually showing up. I just wish it wasn't quite as squishy. But I think that still kind of works with the 8-bit theme. You guys can let me know what you guys think, because I can always adjust this stuff accordingly, because I already had to adjust this template since last stream to make it a little bit bigger for the chat box, or people do the alerts. Like if you guys subscribe, it'll pop up there too if you donate. Eventually, I'm actually hoping this week to start working on some membership stuff. So you guys can have like custom emotes. I've been trying to mess around with that a little bit more. Oh, Godzilla. The screen's a little bit far away from me. I did get Brooklyn. I was excited. I just pre-ordered Lexington too. Yeah, I think the talking dino's cool too. That and like I mentioned, I wanted it for the gaming stuff because it's easier to do this. God, he does not want to come out of there. Than the webcam, because it's a little bit. It's like because of my laptop not being the strongest. Doing the webcam and all that, plus this is a little bit too strenuous, but it has a much easier time animating this dinosaur. Yeah, honestly, I would say Brooklyn was probably my favorite too, at least out of the core gargoyles. Although, I do like Hudson too. He was always dope. Yeah. So, I can still show my hands, which works with this. Again, like I mentioned, the video you guys are seeing has like a couple second delay. And it'd be weird to see me talk, but it doesn't match up right, and there's no way I can really fix it. So, the dinosaur that was meant for live streaming is going to be also used for this, and probably the Gundam stuff. I think his feet are supposed to be... Is it supposed to be down? I do believe. I don't think he was fully transformed right in the packaging. Also, his backpack really doesn't want to stay on. He might be one I have to mess around with the instructions, because I would assume that's supposed to be higher up. Yes, I should be seeing... Oh, that's actually a pretty cool backpack. The blue here should be on his back. Oh, there's a little tab here. Well, there's a tab there. Does it... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, does it actually tab in? That's the question. Where did the gun go? Because the other thing I really like about these is you can actually swap the gun out. So it definitely goes on this arm. And if it's like the Optimus, yeah, that just pops off. You can have him with his gun arm. I kind of wish the guns were maybe a little bit bigger. Because even the Optimus, it's close. Him, it looks kind of small. Yeah, kind of. It's more or less because I was just going to sit on the couch and just unbox the things. Kind of like how we're going to be doing the new streaming stuff. But, like I mentioned, the camera being delayed made that a little awkward. So I figure we just kind of do it more old-fashioned. Plus with good old Sauron in the corner. Yeah, because Brooklyn definitely is him and Hudson are probably the most memorable for me out of the series. But not too shabby. I'm not going to really try to transform her right now. But the robot form looks pretty good. Also like his head. I think his head turned out really solid. Just kind of wish the gun was a little bit bigger. But we'll mess around with him some other time. The Optimus was really cool. Let's go with Spawny. And we'll save the big guys for last. Because if I don't have full time, I'll definitely open Brooklyn, Broadway, maybe something alongside. Yep, definitely trying to get back to doing it more casting couch style, just to make it a little. Because again, I'm trying to make things a little bit more fun, unique than they were. And like I mentioned, I don't see anybody really doing this kind of setup streaming. Although I just noticed my little energy bar that's animated shifted sometime when I was messing around with things, so it's slightly off kilter. But I could fix that. Off stream. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's a loosey-goosey weapon. Also, this Exacto blade is not that sharp. Let's get that in there. Also, main reason why I'm using this one, because I don't have to worry about cutting the plastic nearly as much. Oh, the hammer has the Spawn logo. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because we also want to get back to doing some more like movie reviews, stuff like that. Even though they weren't like the most viewed thing on the channel, but they were just fun to do. I definitely want to get back to that. One thing I got to figure out too is I kind of spitballing ideas, and I kind of want to do like the action figure news being like a once a week thing, and maybe just streaming what, like getting the photos set aside and then streaming, and maybe even having Zilla do that stream for you guys. There's something on that arm? Oh, there is. I think I just got beamed in the face with a piece of plastic. See what I mean about it not being sharp? I can't even see this plastic. Come on, Medieval. You were the one Spawn I was the most excited about. Even though it hurt my feelings that you were supposed to be a fancy Kickstarter one, and then that never happened. And we got you. Ugh. Free the cape. Ugh. There we go. So I know when I go to customize this guy, this cape is the first thing to go. 100%. Yeah, no, I think you do maybe a black wash. Well, definitely a black wash, because then you do a black wash, then you dry brush some silver. To be honest, probably some rub and buff. Although I really like the way its skirt coloring is. I might have to try to save that. So that just might be a black wash there. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy. But I'll probably actually just straight up repaint this section here. Ooh, it's soft. Yeah, because these will definitely have to get painted too. On the under section here. I will say though, he does look cool. I love this helmet. Helmet looks good. He's got the skull on the one shoulder. He's got spikes. Every freaking where. That spike's a little bent. We could fix that with some heat. Outfit looks good. Not too bad. Definitely needs a little bit of paint here and there because I see his helmet has some buckles on it. So that should probably get touched up. But he'll definitely be like a random sort of how-to video for sure. Welcome back, Frog. Oh, was it red? Yeah, I'll definitely have to look it up. I'm kind of thinking of, to be honest, I haven't really read the new one, so I could almost just go off my own thing. But I'll probably have to check it out to maybe make them a little bit more accurate. Now, really cool. Oh, it's even got like this nice red. Right here on the shoulders. That would have been really cool right there. Nice little transition. Not really dope. I like the weapons too. Although I kind of wish he had almost like the original toys where he had the shield and the big battle axe. Oh, one thing that's kind of hard to get his hands in because everything stabs you. Just want him to hold the sword. You get that Excalibur looking thing in your arms. Yeah, boy. Then you put the hammer in this hand, which was so much easier. So which way would you hit? Would you hit with the Spawn logo section or the spiky bit? Here it is. Doing a stream. We're testing things out. Hopefully the camera looks good. Everything's popping up correctly. I haven't seen anybody subscribe yet. If you did, I apologize because I need to somewhere set up a screen that I could just kind of see while I'm doing the videos. Kind of enlarge things. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you shoot me the images, that'd be great. But Medieval Spawn, I think, would have been, like, I would have been more excited for a Medieval Spawn Kickstarter figure than normal Spawn. Because he was always my favorite growing up. I know it is a little delayed when you do subscribe, but I appreciate you testing it out nonetheless. Yeah, I know the chat's a little bit slow. That's why I was going to say, when this person does subscribe, it doesn't, like, instantaneously pop up. Probably because it has to go through, like, another server, and then it'll get here. If you did subscribe, then it might take a second. Oh, you want to subscribe then remember you subscribed? Yeah, Lady Draco tested it the other day. It worked pretty good. We should see a little Godzilla pop up. And they'll be like, doo-doo-doo. Hey, gamer time. Heh. Anybody else see it pop up? I know it took a hot minute. I'd have to double check. I want to say they ship outside of stateside, but you'd probably have to go test that theory. Yeah, Arnaz, I'm thinking because if you take this setup, I'll probably make one. I was thinking Gabra, but I think because we do the voices with him, it won't work as well. So I have the Diablo one of this guy. So you could be the red dinosaur. You'll have a giant hole in your mouth, but it'll be fine. Nothing's showing up yet? Toasty. Yeah, I just found some like generic like Godzilla gifts for it for now. I do need to make some stuff. There's more of me grabbing some stuff and testing it. Well, that's annoying that it's not showing up. I'm kind of looking at my thing to maybe see if there's a reason why it's not showing up. No, there's nothing covering it. It should be there. Diablo does breathe fire. Could he teleport? I think you're right. Yeah, I was looking with the fire. Everybody remembers Five Nights at Woody's. I think I mentioned, I wouldn't mind going back to doing some more of the Woody stuff, but he's more like... Well, to be fair, because the movie stuff's coming out, I'll probably do something when the movie comes out with him. More than likely, anyways. Oh, what, you want him, like, whenever he turns his mouth, it's fire? But how will you talk with a bunch of explosions coming out of your mouth? Also, I don't think I have the fire piece for him anyways. I'd have to make my own. Ooh, but he does look really good. I don't think I'm going to get all the accessories. Oh, he has a pole lance? That's neat. It also comes with the pages, the sunglasses. Oh, yeah, he does have an articulated jaw. I totally forgot about that. I'm excited to see the movie, but I almost want it to be bad just so I can say Willy Wonderland was a better Five Nights at Freddy's than Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what I'm waiting for. But then again, I'm a monster. As you can see with the little sprite guy. He wouldn't lie to you. Do need to pop the wings out. Ugh. I do really like that he always had like the pterodactyl wings too. Alright. Like I mentioned, I'm going to go into all the accessories for this one, but we'll definitely check it out. A little stiffy with the joints, but we can work with that. Super jacked. Eyes look really good. Mouth is painted. Ooh. Nice. Hair looks good. The only thing I found out with the hair is you can actually scuff this. As per my thigh log, has like this giant little black streak like right there. And it's annoying as crap. Oh, I want pizza. I had chicken nuggets for dinner because I didn't want to make anything. So tired from work. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make some nuggies. I'm going to do a little stream to test the stuff out, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I got to be up early. I also got to bug Yarnez sometimes so you get back over. Of course, everybody gets an upskirt shot. We don't discriminate around here. Fudge, that doesn't want to go in. Damn it. Oh, there we go. All right, one in. Uh-oh. All right, well, we'll get that in, and then we will... So I know it should be easier for me to pop in because it's stiff. There we go. Oh, the wings are always so scary on these. Oh no, that one's not in all the way. Like this one's a ratchet, but it's not stiff. There we go. All right, wings are fully in. I'm always almost kind of sad that they don't have anything here. It's literally just the joint under the skirt. I will be, my normal days off, although I have Sunday off next week, which is weird. But I would say Tuesday, I don't got anything going on either, really. Like Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon. Oh, there we go. Yeah, boy. He's cool. The only thing that sucks is with some of these guys is with the hair, it makes it really hard to pose them because the wings do get in the way. So you kind of gotta finesse around them. Like with this guy, you're not gonna really get him looking up for the most part, but still really dope. Detail looks nice. It's got the gold in the buckles. Got the blue. Yeah, I'm digging him a lot. All right, real quick, let's get Broadway out. And then we'll call it good. Maybe. To be fair, it's not like NECA ever has shied away from adding genitalia to a figure, as with the Pan from Pan's Labyrinth. I can see them doing it. Yeah, well, oh, he's got popcorn. God, this guy's a man after my own heart. I love that he comes with just random weapons, too. You get the mace and the axe. That's really sweet. Is anybody else getting into the gargoyle figures? Because I've seen the, oh, they're making the video game Goliath. I'm skipping that one because I never played the game. So I don't have that much need for it. Although, funny enough, I did see there's a shop around here that has the video game, but I think they want like $100 and something for it. And I was like, not today, Satan. I feel like Broadway should come with a gun. To be fair, it's not hard to find that accessory. God, why'd you have to remind me of that episode? Now I feel like I have to give him a gun. Oh, come on, Broadway. You're so close to being free. There we go. Man, he is a chunky, thick boy, like myself. Granted, I wish I had his legs, though. That's for sure. I don't even think I remember even renting it. To be fair. I totally forgot it was even a game until that popped up, and then I see one at this video game shop, and I was just like, huh. What is this? Anybody remember what this is from? We actually started rewatching Gargoyles a bit ago. But we didn't get super far in it yet. Maybe an Xmas present? Maybe. It was pretty cool, though. The same place I just picked up Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And then I got my Sailor Moon from there, too. Oh, yeah, the mutant figures would be dope. Yeah, no, it was expensive there. It was like 100 something they wanted for it. I was like, if I knew it was a good game, like Maximum Carnage, I don't mind spending like the $60, $70 on that game because it was a good game. I like Maximum Carnage. Hey, Eisenberg. Alright, see Arnis. He became Talon. Oh, that's what we could put Talon. I got a Talon figure. Mummy Alive figures. You know, I still keep an eye out for you for those when I go to places. Like, when I go on my vacation, I think there's like 2 figure shops on the way, and I kind of want to look for one. Yeah, it's I had the 8-bit still set up, but I figured out how to get it to stay. But I couldn't test it until doing the stream. So now I think I'm just going to go back to doing the normal one. Kind of like the generic streamer box ones. I'll probably end up using that. Yeah, with the... It doesn't quite work with this setup. But I enjoy it still. He's just like... Every time I unbox a package, I always have a seizure. Oh yeah, no problem. To be honest, I even forgot they sold those on there. Because they sometimes don't have like every figure arts on there. I love Entertainment Earth, but they can sometimes be a little picky with their import figures. Because you know, like some of the monster arts, it can be even hit and miss. Yeah, the 2-pack would be sweet for sure. I always really like Demona. Like, she's probably like my favorite probably my favorite villain out of the bunch. Alright, unlike Brooklyn, his wings went in super easy. Is your jaw articulated too? Or is that... Okay, it's just got a seam line. I was excited for a minute. I could see that being an exclusive. Or maybe a Target exclusive because they really like doing those too. But yeah, no, really good. Well, again, customary upskirt shot. It's very rounded down there. Now it looks really good. Eyes are nice and straight. Teeth are painted well. claws look really good. Got like a little hiccup like right there. But nothing too crazy. Although I am kind of wondering, looking at that back here, because there's a slight discoloration where the joints is. I'm kind of wondering if that can get dirty or if that's just maybe the plastic maybe showing up from underneath. There's like a little discoloration right there. I will say with him, he's got a very matte finish though. It's almost... I don't want to say he doesn't have a finish at all, but it's a little bit rough. Oh, it's got multiple tones. Because you can see where his... it's probably because of all the lighting, but you can see that little bit of color difference on the pecs. That's not shadowing. That's actually on the figure. So where the muscles in between those sections, those are actually a little bit of a darker shade. You can especially see it like on the foot here. All right, let me double check. Hold on. You know, I don't think it's gonna work. I do say one thing. I wish these guys came with some kind of stand, just to help them stand up. They do got the peg holes on the bottom, so if you go and buy the NECA stands, which is probably the reason why they do, would be kind of cool, though. I do got to figure out a way, because the area that I have them in is getting really full really quick because of these gigantic wings. Like, especially Brooklyn here is so big in comparison. Yeah, it's even him. He's got a darker red where the muscling is. And it doesn't help that, like, how much shelf space this guy takes up. Even though he's super dope. A lot of these guys I'm probably going to be rigging from the ceiling of my office to be kind of flying around, which is also kind of why I wish I could bend the head up a little bit more. Would have been nice. Flight stands would have been sweet. Like, again, like, there's only so much you can add to the packaging and still keep them at the price point. Because I still say, like, bang for buck, these may be the best figures to get from NECA right now, because they just come with so many accessories. Like, I feel like the articulation, the paint job, the heft, like, they just feel like they're at the right price point at $40. Well, some of the other stuff's like maybe debatable, but these guys are really, really solid stuff. Then I think NECA does make a stand for the walls. I don't know how hard it is to get a hold of, but and then still really like the. I was gonna say, nice thing too is Medieval Spawn's at least huge. Like, look how tall he is compared next to these guys. It's freaking massive. Also, my dog snoring over there on the chair there. I would turn the camera, but it's kind of a mess over by my chair. So to keep the illusion that I got some kind of semblance of a clean office, we're just not going to turn the camera. Yeah, if anything, I like that they come with the whited out eye screamy head, but I almost kind of wish they just came with an extra head to do the flight pose. Kind of like like some of like the Figure Arts Mecha Godzillas and stuff came with like the vertical neck to be able to do it. Oop. I will say Spawn does not like to stand by himself. Probably because he's got these elf shoes. If I had to venture a guess, I will say I used to really love the Transformers, but like how big these guys are and like the prices you got to pay for these things now. It's like they were almost the same price. And it kind of hurts my feelings a bit. But at least he transforms. But still cool though. It's kind of why I don't buy a lot of the Transformers too often anymore. It's kind of like I want that the Shin Universe Megazord tokusatsu thing. Looks really cool. Problem is, like, the only place I've seen it for sale is like Big Bad Toy Store at like $300 some odd, which is dumb. I thought what I heard about was just gonna be like just like available for importing, but I haven't seen it like on anything. Outside of it maybe being an exclusive somewhere. I could see that. Kind of like what they did with the turtles, doing the flight stance or the accessory sets with them, because there's so much more they could give you. Again, they could give you the pistol. Yeah, that weird thing. I want it so bad, but I can't condone the price. Because to me, the individual figures kind of look like those, like gotcha, like candy toy kind of figures. And they seem to be more like $10, $20-ish a piece. So 5 of them, you could maybe talk me into $100. Not 344 or whatever it was. Give him a gun. I don't know if I have like an actual gun right around here. At least a handgun. Do I? I don't think so. At least I'm not seeing one right off the get-go. Because I'm looking over at the actual spawn shelf, which would be where it was. Yeah, no, it was like SMG, stuff like that. There's a revolver. I don't know if that was right. Oh, yeah, that is true. Although it's actually on the, oh, that episode, you can see it on the Disney Plus. Give him Spawn gun. But Spawn doesn't have a gun. Or at least a handgun. Looking. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's molded in. Here, just for you guys. We will steal the RoboCop handgun. Was it a revolver? Because I thought he took her like police gun. It could just be me though. Woo. Oh, but I don't have the extra hand. But we gotta go get that in his nail. Get that to work. Totally screen accurate. I think did he come with a gripping hand? Yeah, to come with a gripping hand, right? Because you come with the extra stuff? Yeah. You thought Brooklyn was the monster? Chat's the real monster. Good boots. Oh, Brooklyn almost died. There you go. You happy now, chat? You happy? Gonna learn about gun safety in the 90s? Yeah, I thought it was like generic pistol. I could be wrong. Give him an RPG. We're just gonna grab him like all the guns. Great, like big guns I got a bunch of. They're Star Wars. We got an Uzi over with the one Gundam. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it good for the stream. Because we've actually been going for like 15 minutes longer than I really wanted to. On a high note, we haven't dropped any frames from what I can tell. My CPU's holding up really good. So everything outside of a couple of changing the one lookup for the stream for the picture for your guys' chats. Load them ready for war. It's only so many weapons I got. There's at least within arm's reach. Because like right behind me is all the Power Ranger stuff, and yeah, I don't think that would aesthetically work. Stone gargoyles into Terminators? I would say probably not. I don't think it'd be that hard to actually make these guys look stone, though, to be fair. Piece their superior firepower. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this live stream. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel or donate. Would greatly appreciate it. We're going to be updating the Patreon here. Hoping to work on that probably at the end of the week. Maybe sit down and readjust a couple of things on there. Oh, yeah, you're right, Coldstone. Probably talk about that. Although he's getting a figure. Because I remember seeing that. It was like New York Comic Con, I think. One of the Comic Cons. But anyways, see you guys in the next stream.